Fact that you went in from Christianity and transitioned into Islam, what were the things that you perhaps didn't align yourself completely with Christianity that helped navigate your journey towards Islam?
Actually, as a Christian, the deeper I got into my faith, the more questions I had, and I started to be a bit more confused as I was going along. I was going to Bible studies and going to church every Sunday, and I'm not saying that's what makes you religious, but as I went along, I started to have a lot of questions that were unanswered. Actually, the Quran started answering those questions for me, like questions about who is Jesus and is Jesus really God? And these kind of questions, I always had them on my mind. And also another question I had was, are Christians the only people that will get into heaven? And the Quran started answering those questions for me. And one thing that always confused me as a Christian was like how can Jesus, peace be upon him, be God if he doesn't know what's going to happen to him on the crucifixion day? I was reading the Bible and it said that he was sweating blood because he was so nervous about what's going to happen. So I'm thinking to myself, if Jesus was God, then how is he nervous about what's going to happen? And from the other side, how can God die? And from the other side, I'm thinking like, if we put God into a human time frame, which has a beginning and an end, then God would have a beginning and an end. But God is infinite, so to me, it feels that we're somehow limiting God.